Akari.
Hey! What the heck?
Akari.
Oh, the title call. This video is...
Don't forget to subscribe.
What kind of world lies outside of the well? Is it something that is worth struggling for? What kind of world lies outside of the well? Is it something so attractive enough to fall and try over and over again? What kind of world lies outside of the well? Let's enjoy taking the pains of finding that out. If I reach the world that you yearn for, it must be a spectacular world, even if that world was another pit inside a well. The key to the new world is the resolve to get out of the well. Being able to get out or not, a new world awaits.
Hi there, this is Rika Furude. Welcome back to our review series of the October Halloween specials. In this video, we'll all be reviewing episode 14, Invader Zim, the Halloween Spectacular of Spooky Doom. Let's get started!
Spoiler alert!
Halloween, and the entire town is getting into the Halloween spirit. Zim, unfamiliar with the holiday, panics when he becomes convinced that the school children are transformed into candy-starved monsters. So he fortifies his base to protect his blood from them. Meanwhile, Dip has been acting crazier than usual, seeing strange hallucinations of hideous creatures. The class decides to use one of their crazy cards, and Dip is taken to the crazy house for boys. However, this is a cover-up for the truth that Dip is really being teleported to an alternate dimension due to meddling with one of his father's inventions. The flashes, as he called them, get progressively longer, and Dip predicts that he will eventually be stuck in the Nightmare Realm forever. He escapes from the insane asylum, but is unable to return home. Instead, Dip goes to Zim's house in hopes that the alien can help him. Zim, of course, refuses, but ends up getting involved in Dib's problems anyway, when both of them are permanently teleported into the Nightmare Realm. Zim and Dib decide to work together to get home, which is through Dib's mind. This truce does not last long, however, in a short period of time passes before Dib leaves Zim to be captured by the Halloweenies.
But how could this be? This isn't right.
Dib finds himself in the nightmare version of his house, only to be captured by Nightmare Membrane and Nightmare Gas. While in captivity, Zim meets the leader of the Halloweenies, Nightmare Bidders. She explains that they want to capture Dib so they can travel through the portal in his mind and take over the real world. Luckily, Zim escapes the Halloweenies, but he has to save Dib. So meanwhile, Nightmare Bidders has opened the portal in Dib's head. But Zim shows up with a mech he found in Nightmare Membrane Lab just in time. The robot slows down Nightmare Bidders and the Halloweenies long enough for Zim to force his way through the portal in Dib's head. Meanwhile, Dib is left trapped in the Nightmare Realm, surrounded by the Halloweenies, until he manages to force himself through the portal in his own head, much to the Nightmare Bidders' chagrin. So back in the real world, Dib and Zim abruptly appear, as a result of having to go through his own head. Dib shows up inside out, but he somehow manages to turn himself right side out instantaneously. All seems well for Dib and Zim, until Nightmare Bidders also forces her head through not quite gone portal. But triumph turns to horror when the first thing she sees is Gur, who has become morbidly obese from eating all of the school children's candy. Convinced the real world is far worse than the Nightmare Realm, Nightmare Bidders retreats and closes the portal for good, thus ending the episode.
Did you know that?
One of the nightmare monsters appears to be a violet-eyed silhouette version of Johnny C from one of the creators' comics, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. The fans have done to Nightmare knee and can be seen 3 times when the camera pans down in Nightmare Bitter's lair. He can be seen at the right corner, in the crowd just before the second monster goes to the realm of eternal screaming and restlessness. When Div asks Nightmare Bitters, "Don't I get any say in this?" and the beast turn to look when Zim's face is being assaulted by the trick-or-treaters, he has all of his windows boarded up and refers to the children as zombies. This is a highly reference to Night of the Living Dead. When the kids come trick-or-treating to Zim's house, he uses a monitor that tracks the children's movement. It sounds and works just like the motion tracker in the film Aliens. Additionally, Gar is dressed as a xenomorph costume in the opening sequence as you have seen. Also, the Nightmare Mech is created by Zim to rescue Zim from the Nightmare Realm skull is similar to the appearance of a xenomorph. During one scene, Lily is dressed as Captain Underpants from Dave Hilty's favorite book series of the same name. Nightmare Membrane's gloves with claws may be a reference to the iconic gloves of serial killer Freddy Krueger from a Nightmare on Elm Street series. When Nightmare Bitter said that kid is our only hope, it's a reference to the famous line from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Gar's bloated appearance at the end may be a reference to Jabba the Hutt from the Star Wars film franchise.
Now you know!
So then, we give Invader Zim's Halloween special a 4.5 out of 5, and this episode's rating is an 8 out of 10. Next time, it's regular show. Please look forward to it. Meepa!
Thank you for watching. What do you think? If you appreciate the content, please be sure to super smash that like button and be sure to subscribe to our channel. And please be sure to follow us on Instagram or my DeviantArt. And don't forget to leave a comment because we really accept kind thoughts. But we here do not allow any trolls or hurtful words or any other terrible meanings necessary allowed. Otherwise, Red Hoeing from Comedy Central's The Ren and Stimpy Show will hunt you down until the ends of Earth. Keep that in mind. Be sure to subscribe to our channels and click the notification bell. You're never going to miss a video the second it goes live on YouTube and Google. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Have a nice day!
Epilogue.
Whew! Finally managed to get the Halloween specials completed. All that's left is the top 5. I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm sure we'll work hard on the top 5 together.
Zim, Pikachu, let's do our best to make the top 5 more recognizable and we'll make sure that they become successful. Let's get to work!
I hate Halloween.